Hello everyone, this is Fenris Lycon, here to continue a game of Card Survival. We are officially in the dry season. We're going to try and get this fever under control. We've already taken the medicine for it. We're also going to make sure we keep our malaria very low, so let's take some of our medicine for that. I also want to repair some of our clothes. Our shorts specifically are not looking very good, so we can fix that up. Everything else is looking pretty good. We'll fix the shirt and once we come back. Yeah, we definitely need to get the fever under control because we're burning through a lot of water. Now, we're going to have some more new morning tasks. One of them is going to be going to the dark cave and getting the water from the puddle every morning. I've already done it because it doesn't actually take time. So yeah, let's head out. We'll bring the salt water to keep ourselves nice and cool. And we can always bring some more back. Yeah, the fever's currently making us pretty unhappy. I think too we also have a bunch of water here. We do. Alright, let's see how our crops did. We also have to look out. Okay, they did finish, which is excellent. We could also explore here a little bit. I'm going to wash a little, get the fever down. I think I'm going to get some almonds. The reason why I like the almonds is we can start making more salads. It's food that doesn't require us to turn the stove on. With that said, I think I'll also grab some chilies and we can start using some of the yams. Although we can use the yams for the fish anyways, so probably don't need it. Worst case scenario, we'll just kind of dry those out. Okay. We'll eat a little lemongrass. That should help with the bugs. A little bit of food. I would also, I think, like to build a path in the jungle. It's just everywhere. We're going to draw our attention. This isn't a bad place to catch it. Yeah, they can take seeds. We don't really care. And I was also told we can drag the sea into this, which doesn't seem to be working, maybe because it's already full. Huh. I'm not sure. Supposedly that's supposed to work. Let's do a little fishing. And we'll put scrap out for seagulls. We really don't have a lot of time. Excellent. Can I do it one more time? No. Especially because we're unhappy. Whoops. Man, today went by so quickly. So the name of the game during the dry season is to just use as little water as possible and make it through. Because once you make it through the dry season, you basically won the game. There's very little at that point that should end up killing you or being a danger. While we're here, I think we'll go grab some yams too. We have plenty of food. It's looking very, very nice for us there. We also have a little bit of bug protection. Our fever should be under control, and that was a nice harvest there. I can't even fit everything. I don't have light. We're going to make a meal out of this pretty quickly, so we'll leave that out. We'll sleep because we're tired. Sleep has a huge impact on your happiness. We would like to get that up. Alright, that wasn't quite enough So that might be why we're getting a little tired. I also want to make sure we're storing our water in as few containers as possible and in closed containers when we have the option. Drink these up. You do go through less water when the lower your thirst meter is. So that if you are running low, you want to keep your kind of hydration low too. Okay. Let's kind of just do some morning activities. I want to make sure we go and, ooh, we can actually, that's cool, compose. Okay. So this is, I believe this is the guaranteed rain. Within, my understanding is like 1 or 2 days, you do get a guaranteed rain. I don't know if it's always after or if it's before. Is there anything we need to do to kind of make the most of this rain? Well, we can definitely collect as much as possible. Might as well have fresh water over the salt water. Yeah, everything looks good. If we have it available, we can go to the Highlands. What am I doing for half an hour, huh? I think I'm just waiting. I'm meditating. We could also eating some food. We'll come back to the, yeah, we'll come back. We don't need a rod. We're going to the Highlands. We have our stone. It's raining. We have water available for us and we can get wet. Cool. So we technically don't have to do our morning tasks because we have the infinite water. I've already gotten so much mud. We could actually go for the palm. The problem is with a light rain, I don't know how long it will last for. So I don't, although we have all these containers, we're going to leave it. We have plenty of food. I don't want it to end after we've used so much water and then be in trouble. So we'll use it just to be nice and cool. We have our mango tree has recharged, regrown its mangoes. We'll grab a few more for the road. Get some guano too. And we can also see about getting some meat while we're here. Yeah, we've gotten our sling skill up high enough that we can pretty regularly and catch these bats. I think I'm going to bring some of these mushrooms back too for our traps. I'm going to get the colony down to like 50% or so. Have we fully explored this area? We have. So let's go to the Western Highlands. Be nice and cool. We're looking for some flint. Yeah, pretty short rain. Eastern Highlands, we've kind of making it to the Eastern Highlands the long way around. We're getting hot and tired, so let's rest up. How is our bug bites? Let's eat a little more of this lemongrass. We get the bug protection and a little bit of the food. Yeah, I think we're going to end up being sick of eating vegetarian meals for quite a while. Cool. We've officially gone to the grasslands the long way. Alright, let's wash yourself. It might actually be worth it to take a smaller container with us so we can kind of portion out the water. Yes! Beautiful. Okay. Looks like everything we can take. Guess we can go through the grasslands. We have enough dirt that we can actually start working on some additional crops. We won't end up using them until we actually get out of the dry season. I'm gonna leave this water here. I think I don't mind taking a little bit extra. The guano we can leave outside. Okay, we are now officially overflowing with food. I guess we're going to get those bats cooked up. Although we did have the rain. Should be using these up. But there's so many, they're going to end up evaporating pretty quickly. Ooh, we're actually, our plane is full. This is mostly from the water, but I've also added... it looks actually our mud piles have dried up. There we go. That should do it. Alright, let's get our seagull turned into a meal. Although I don't have any open containers. Well, this should get all the shells together. Okay. Anything else we need to get cooked up? This mouse. So it looks like I don't want to turn the stove on until we actually need it for the dark. And we're so tired, we actually might go to bed really early. So I might nap and then turn it on because I'm going to need the stove anyways. And by nap, I mean fully rest. Let's also fix the bed up. It does get cooler at certain times of the day. Alright, our happiness is up. We were kind of suffering a little bit from it. Ah, we got bit. Okay, you can take those mushrooms. We didn't really need those. That jerk. Let's clean it up too. Drink all of our water. Anything that we need to eat. I'm going to eat a few of these scraps. I think, have we baited our... We have... I just can't let the food go to waste. We'll turn on the stove. Especially before it gets, like, the daylight. Okay. We have stuff cooking up. Let's go kind of continue doing our morning tasks. So we do have things... we do need... Whoops, not there. I want it in the dark cave. We did let it fill up, but that was mostly from the rain. We can throw into the puddles. We'll have a little left over, it looks like. I guess I'm just going to throw it into the rice patty for now. Although it's going to be finished, so it is a bit of a waste. Alright. A little bit of time there. We are hungry. This place smells. Let's keep it nice and clean. Although it smells, I should say, because we have a bunch of poop in our place. Okay. I think I'm going to make fish and chips in the yam kind of food. So we can get these bats cooked up. Don't need you on me. Now, when we do cooking now, we want to make use of the clay jar. You can use it as a like measuring cup. So we can get half a coconut. Okay, well, that... It's a little easier if we do it... We don't want that one. If we hold on to it, that way we can make use of the 50, because that's how much the recipe actually needs. And if we used higher than that, we'd be wasting it. I screwed that up. So this is that's like probably one of the best uses for the jar. We can get this one cooked up too. Should have just left the jar out. We have two. We can kind of lose one to monkeys. Kind. There we go. They're kind of at like an awkward breakpoint. Alright, we have to hold on to this one, which is fine. This is almost cooked up. We are hungry. Let's eat a whole bunch of bats and probably get sick of eating like rodents. We need to have like a stew where we can throw in like a whole bunch of these little tiny meals. Throw you in. Yams are done. We have the bait. Fish and chips. Right, I need to free up some of our containers. We'll just kind of top the ones we have. Whoops. Curses. Well, we'll get everything ready. I say that, but we don't really have anything else we need without cooking this. Yeah, we'll eat what we have. Looks like we ate our... Okay. Let's go to the beach because we have those scraps. This should last long enough. The water's the only thing I'm concerned about. But we should be back in time and we can cook everything up then. That way, I guess the bait's lasting long enough. I always go into this like cycle of wanting to keep fishing so I don't waste the scraps. I guess we can... Nah, we're going... Nah, I can't decide. I have to make it up. We could just spend the day inside too, because we do have enough activities. We do have enough food. Okay. We'll do it that way. Straw can go in. The dry season does tend to be a quieter time. So it's a good time, like, it's nicer to do kind of crafting type skills. Especially ones that doesn't require water, so like clay. Or getting yourself too hot. And of course the beach is very nice because we can kind of just chill there. Well, if we have the stove on, we might as well cook up some more. Haha, we'll use a nice clay bowl. If it gets stolen, it gets stolen. Alright. Our malaria is going up. Let's take our medicine. We can grind some more up. Actually, we have a bunch we can grind up. Although, I do want to get this stove turned off as like soon as possible. Medicine. Powder. An hour. That's too long. We'll wait a moment. Can always make a little cordage. Okay. Let's use these chilies up. And I think I'm going to save the other ones for when we catch fish. Especially because I don't actually have a cooking pot available. We'll see if we can't catch it. Oh, okay, we did catch it, but it did bite us. We can get these chili dried. You, Mr. Monkey, you're not a good friend. You bit us. We're gonna have to take our revenge. Oh, you can't axe them. You have to knife them. Okay. We'll deal with that when we come back. We'll take this out with us. Let's drink our water. I want to make sure I have my container filled up with water, because I do know we used a little bit up. And we'll leave the stove on to dry out those chilies. Cool. Yeah, we're in pain. That reminds me, I do want to grab some fish scraps. We'll end up using both of them, and the other ones we get. Although, if we get any more, I should say, we can put them into the traps, or if we catch anything here. Ah, right. So I'm going to empty this because this is full of fresh water. Okay, does this work now? Nope. Can we scrape salt? Yes, okay. No. Well. Ah, that's how you do it. So you bring... You bring the container to the sea. There we go. Happy I figured that out, because I would have been a little bit annoyed if I had to keep... usually, especially with only like a coconut shell. Alright, let's do dive to keep ourselves nice and cool. This is the advantage of being on the beach. Do a little fishing. We can also leave one of the scraps out for seagull hunting. Aha! Our sling is getting quite good. This is very much as you get further and further in the game, things get easier. It's easier to catch fish as your skill goes up, easier to hit the seagulls. Okay. Have we discovered everything here? I'm happy we're not sunburnt. Actually, what we can do is make use of the salt to make a little clay. So we can bring some of the dirt here as we're chilling, especially if we don't want to fish. We have time. We can kind of entertain ourselves. Dive. Getting quite lucky there. Cool. Now we should have plenty of salt being built up. We'll end up turning the stove on. Ooh, and we now have plenty of rice. Definitely looking great on food. Actually, if we're so sick of these bats, let's actually use them for traps. The chilies didn't quite dry out. Alright. Should have plenty of food to work on. And we actually have a good amount of salt. We could start salting our food. Probably not the best idea because salt does dehydrate you. This stone is not long for this world. make another one while we have the opportunity. Yeah, we have plenty of food to make before we have to turn the stove on and free up cooking pots. Okay, let's just condense our water. Take a nice nap, turn the stove on. But yeah, that's going to pretty much be our day. Just, we can also, when we want, especially if we have a lot of food, spend the day inside doing crafting, which I think is going to be what I do in the next episode. To start, we'll just kind of spend our time crafting. We do want to get our woodworking up. Especially now that we have just tons and tons of food right now. Alright, I need it just for the light. I guess I could also be making sandwiches too. I don't think I have a lot of flour left though. Probably our oil is getting low, so we do want to start working on some of the new thing of coconuts. Might actually be worth it to start working on thinking about making more cooking pots. I love having like 5 or more cooking pots. Cool. We'll eat this one even though it's higher because it only has 1 durability. Hey, we're cooking up your friend. We can even do that with the skewers. Probably end up smoking this meat. Alright, we're thirsty. We'll finish kind of cooking. I think we'll probably call the episode. I'm at the point where I just kind of want to keep eating food, huh? Well, this oil's almost done. So we could always throw it into a different container. Or we actually have a free one. There we go. I was like, we must. Skewers. Yeah, we're just a little bit short there. Unfortunately, I don't want the stove on for too long, but we are drying things out, so probably wouldn't be too bad. You can go away. Let's get this started too. That's nice. We can put some of the powder away. I don't know if the monkeys will steal that from us. Alright, we don't need the sharp axe. We actually have a full one, so we can break this up. Yeah, an hour's perfectly amount of time. Cool. I ended up accidentally timing that out perfectly. And I think we'll end up... No, we can't make the dishes because we don't have a room. We'll call it here. Thank you, everyone. This is Furnace Lycon. I'll see you guys in the next episode. We'll probably aim to do more crafting